Hey guys, Quantive here, and welcome to episode 4 of Road to Res for the Virtus set. Now, as you can probably tell, I'm doing a different method for a bit of money making. To start off this episode, I am doing a bit of, this is pre-recorded footage, of course. This is the Ascension dungeon, getting the Ascension keys. Now, these keys are worth approximately 500k to 1 mil, depending on which one you get. There's 6 different actual keys you can get from these monsters, and I've found that you get a drop every about 5 or 10 minutes, average around that. That's what I've worked out. So it's pretty good money, and you can make probably about 3 to 3.5 to potentially even 4 mil per hour if you're getting lucky. Even more than that if you get lucky, and potentially less if you do get unlucky, but you really do not get less than probably 2 or so mil per hour. It's really good money making, and I'm probably going to be doing this for quite a while. I've managed to pick up a fair amount of keys, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to pick up a key in this actual clip, but I'm not quite sure if I did. I've got one quite soon into it, but I'm not sure if you'll be able to actually see one. But anyway, I'm bringing out a guide, a fast fun guide for this actual method, so I'll put a link to that on screen right now. And other than that, guys, this is a really good money making method if you want to be training a range. It does have some higher level requirements, such as I think it's 82 Slayer, but I'll make sure that is all correct in my actual guide. Make sure you click on that link that's on screen. You can check all the requirements and that sort of thing. But I do recommend you having a fairly high range level, some decent armor, some good potions and food, and a nice summoning level, at least for the bunyip, which I do like using the bunyip as it's a bit more chilled out. It's quite good. You can pick up all those keys that you do get. You can pick up the shards, which I start doing after this, as I worked out there quite a lot. And then you go right there. I got a keystone already. You can see that's only 2 minutes in, and I've already made at least 500k, depending on which one it is. So it's really good money, guys. Make sure you click on that link that's on screen, and you can find out how to do this for yourself if you don't already know. But anyway, guys, this is what I'm going to be doing for the time being. Probably going to go to a bit of God Wars later with a friend. But anyway, guys, we'll check back in. Alrighty, guys, I did actually end up going to Sarah God Wars with a friend of mine. We did some duos for about, I think it was an hour and a half, and we didn't get all that much from the drop wise. We did get one item, which I'll show you after this clip, as this is pre-recorded. I'm just doing this commentary straight after I got back. I'm currently standing at the GE, trying to sell the item that I did get, that's not quite selling at the moment. Not sure why, but anyway, I did actually do this for, like I said, an hour and a half, and it was alright. I don't enjoy Sarah that much. I do prefer Bandos or Zami, but I decided to go here to see if we could get lucky and get one of the hilts. But we didn't actually get the hilt. Just going to put a little spoiler there. We didn't get the hilt, so it's one of the other items. But I did actually manage to pick that item up, not the person I was dueling with, which is MVP Russ, really good friend of mine in Runescape. But we did manage to get a fair amount of kills. I'm not quite sure how many, because we did actually hop halfway through to get a better world for faster spawn times and that sort of thing, which was a really good decision, because we got a bunch more kills in that actual time. I'm pretty sure if I checked my adventurer's log, it would probably total up to about 60 or so boss kills between the two of us, which is really nice amount of boss kills. But the loot that you do actually get from Sarah, if you do not get items, is quite shocking. I'm fairly sure after the time that we were there, which is just under, I think, an hour and a half, it turned out that was probably about 200k, which is really bad for a boss. I do not know why JaGeX haven't buffed the common drop table for Ceradum, but I guess that the hilt does pay off if you manage to get one of those, but it's very rare. I've not seen one since RuneScape 3, which is ridiculous. But anyway, there you go, guys. That's the Sarah boss for you. Can't really do much about that. And anyway, guys, I'm going to move on straight to the drop that we did actually get. So here it is, guys. We got the Sarah sword, if you can't already tell by what's on the ground. I've not got a drop in here from quite a while, and I did price check it to, it was quite surprising to see that it was only 1 mil. Wasn't the best drop you could possibly get. It's probably the worst one you could get. But anyway, guys, I did capitalize on that by going to next pretty much straight after this trip, and you have a look what we got. I got myself a personal Pernix trap drop with my good friend Pip. It was really nice to get a drop after so many dry streaks with our duo, but it wasn't the best drop, as you can see there. It's about 18 mil, and it did sell for under that. Anyway guys, we'll jump onto the actual loot. Okay guys, I've totaled up all the drops that we did get from this episode, and from last episode, as you'd probably know, I had 56 mil cash, and there we go, and there's 9 mil extra from the next drop and the actual Sarah sword. So pretty funny thing, I think Russ did forget about his split from the sword as it was so little, so make sure, Russ, that you comment down below and I'll give you your drop. If you don't do that, that 500k is mine going into this series. Anyway guys, this is the 500k from the sword and the 8.5 from the actual Pernix trap, so we'll put that in, making up to 65 mil. Now we'll do a quick price check of all the actual items that I have managed to get for this series so far. I did pick up a fair amount of keystones from doing the Ascension bosses, which is pretty good. I did pick up a fair amount of the lower priced ones, which was not the best, but it still does total up to quite a lot of money. I've only done that for probably about 4 hours or so. As you can see right there, the shards are definitely worth picking up, 500k from just nothing. And then adding in all the keys, which you can see there, that one's worth 1 mil, these ones are nearly 700, and then going down to the lower ones, which are 400 to 500, like I said. They're quite good money, and anyway, adding in the Tectonic Energy, bringing up to 116, and then a couple of little drops from Sarah and that sort of thing, bringing us up to 117.5 total for the actual loot tab, which is quite nice, getting up quite high. And I'm pretty sure that the actual Virtus wand is dropping currently, so it won't be too long. It might be 1 or 2 more episodes until we can buy our first item for this actual series, which is really nice. Anyway guys, that is it for this episode. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like down below, it really does help me out. Put any comments down below. You want to see any bosses that specifically, such as KK, maybe more Nex, some more Virago, or God Wars bosses, or if you want to see any little money making methods such as the Ascension or any of my other fast funds, make sure you leave a comment down below about that. Anyway guys, as always, later.